The sound of the waves in this familiar port, the smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my—
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ga— I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien.
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who—
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing.
What? This grandpa is of the same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. In most people's eyes, huh?
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of—
What an honor to receive such high—
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing—
My apologies. It's not intentional. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the—
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
Talking about secretaries, oh, I don't know if—
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my—
I don't know myself, really. May I trouble you to meet her at you?
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been a—
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move them to you.
I don't know why, but see—
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I heard that you've encountered some problems, and—
my father abusing his status as a member of the Chief—
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you—
Where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique, without any evidence.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants—
Well, is there any—
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique.
In that case— I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owners—
Yes, you're right.
More speed.
Let's dance.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good. Very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins.
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of smaragdus. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize.
Wait, isn't smaragdus jadeite really rare?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item, in return, I included a clause that guarantees the smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false?
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we...
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her...
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell.
Let the show begin.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept should we need to place such an order. We would certainly go to second...
What? Second? Ugh. That rascal Dong...
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their...
Oh.
Huh. Is there anything...
Don't let that rascal fool you. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records.
You know Second Life's business so well.
Of course. Ugh, I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on...
Oh, of course. Line by line and... Ah, here that exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of... Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this
I told you so.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this...
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters...
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining a light on the...
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the...
I'm afraid I can't go.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue.
Oh, that's so considerate of you.
Let's dance. I'll protect us.
Ah, welcome, welcome. I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but...
Kingsa really is full of lonely...
Hey, I heard that. Flying one?
Paimons!
Master Lu, we've just come to...
Ah, don't worry, I know. Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, would've.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you...
Oh, it's about Second Life.
Sure enough, Mr. Bolai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng up.
Of course you can, but I'm not so sprightly and... I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself.
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for a—
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers.
Oh, Paimon Season 2! It's one of the Fatui!
They must be plotting something against Liyue.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's ware—
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our Besides, I can already feel my intuition as the secretary of—
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go
Shudder!
Freshness preserved. Chill to the bone.
Stance.
Frozen descent.
Flood of frost!
You're not going anywhere. Frozen.
The show begins. Oh, hi. Go, Barbara, go!
Frozen descent.
Beg for mercy. Yeah.
Now you're not going anywhere.
Good grief.
Chill to the bone.
Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
Frozen descent.
Yeah.
Now you're not going anywhere.
Crush. You can't run.
Frozen.
Oh, let's dance. Hi. Hi. Yeah. 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 Hi.
Judgment.
Frozen descent. Chill
Beg for
to the
mercy.
bone.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I'll protect us. Hi.
You can't run.
You're not going anywhere.
Shudder.
Frozen descent.
Yeah. Hi.
You're not going anywhere.
Judgment. Beg for mercy.
Frozen. You scout
I think you've had enough. About time you—
plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever your scheme, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts—
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to—
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinxa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse?
I also feel that he's telling the...
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it's...
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us for two...
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to...
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like...
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might...
No worries. It's always nice to teach.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our...
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churros. Let's show them what we got.
Beg for mercy.
You can't run! Crush! Judgment!
Beg for mercy.
Windblade!
Crush! More speed.
Let's dance.
Judgment!
I'll protect us.
You can't run!
Windblade!
Beg for mercy.
Judgment!
Shudder!
Let the
Judgment!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from Wanmin Rest. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice Wishing.
Beg for mercy.
What do we have here?
Time to scout.
Ms. I hope it wasn't.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between...
Oh, thank you so much.
Agreed. How about we go to second level?
Isn't it Huisin? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax I do hope that my business won't be affected.
Groundless accusations. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine.
No. No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under gun. Time for the finish!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what...
I'm Master Lu.
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was...
I didn't think you'd find out.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Balleyes.
The lie? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So, he's got his own...
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear... I don't think you'll need my guidance for...
Yes, thank you. I must say, your enemy knows to think. You came up with this plan and...
It's actually one of your father's. Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the chief. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd know. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks.
I can see it now. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest man.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and
Oh, you've helped me so much.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's... Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal, there's...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything.
All right.
Vengeance will be mine! Crush! You can't run! Beg for mercy!
Let's dance!
Shudder! Windblade! Beg for mercy! Shudder! Beg for mercy!
Go, Barbara, go!
Adventurer, we can last a round against you. Adventurer.
More speed. Crush! Beg for mercy. Crush! At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Go, Barbara, go!
You can't run! Shiver!
Let the show begin.
Judgment!
Shudder! Beg for mercy.
Windblade!
I'll protect us.
Punishment! You can't run!
Shudder!
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
More speed. Beg for mercy. More speed.
You can't run!
Judgment! Shudder!
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're fine.
Oh? Why do I detect an urge?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to...
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please, Shu. I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will...
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of...
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's...
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset... We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of interested parties have already... At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is great...
But... without any...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset from. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to... Wouldn't it be a little, you know,
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't...
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
There's something about this young lady that Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu. Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now...
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
You can't run! Crush!
At the ready. I can't wait any longer!
The Sealy got... weren't we at a... Oh, so many clouds.
I believe this is the abode of that adept. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for.
Really? Let Paimon see! Look, it's gone and snuck beneath. And now that Paimon takes a closer look...
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an adepti art used. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is...
Alright, then let's do...
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are.
Shoo! 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 Ka! Shoo! Ha!
Let the show begin.
Beg for mercy.
Drop! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Crush!
Go, Barb! I'll protect her.
Shudder!
Starfall!
Beg for mercy.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Drop!
Shudder!
Starfall! Drop!
Crush!
By ordinance divine!
Shudder!
Let the show begin.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Beg for mercy.
Obey! Manifest!
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Obey! Nice and spicy! Crush!
Beg for mercy.
Let's dance!
Shudder!
Nice and spicy!
Beg for mercy.
You're toast! Right, man! I'll protect us. Drop!
Cryo Incarnate! Manifest!
Boba, get them!
Shudder!
Let the show begin. Nice and spicy.
Beg for mercy.
Starball! Drop!
Obey! Manifest!
Right, Pip!
Shudder! More speed.
I'll protect us.
Crush!
Starball!
Beg for mercy. Shudder!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! So high, we can't even see to the bottom. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Beg for mercy.
Boba, get them!
Do your master's bidding!
Shudder!
Let the show begin. Eat this! Booba, get them!
Crush! Yeah, beg for mercy. Unleash! Obey!
Nice and spicy! I'll protect us.
Crush!
Oh, yeah.
Shudder!
By ordinance divine, manifest!
Out of the frying pan, into the... Starball! Let the show begin.
Crush! Unleash! Beg for mercy. Crush!
Let's dance.
Freeze to the core!
Crumble apart. Booba, get them.
Shudder!
Oh! Obey! Manifest!
Race you. Nice and
Crush! More speed.
drop.
Obey!
I'll protect us.
Shudder!
Do your master's bidding! Unleash! Manifest!
Beg for mercy.
Let's dance.
Obey!
Go, Bark.
Crush! Shudder! Beg for mercy.
Starball. Let the show begin. Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's true, but...
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around. Only after being activated does plaustrite reveal its true nature. breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm.
Wow, Shenhe.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in.
Hold on a sec. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it?
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite
Are you sure?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plostrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get my safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy.
Is it? I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Make sure to keep up.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. I'm going to award you full marks for the sunset room.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people.
Shenhe! And Ningguang's little helper!
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. But I have to correct you on one point. It's
Okay then, Miss Secretary.
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to...
Shenhe! Shenhe! Just now on the way over...
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So, whenever Paimon gets praised...